So, these are our friends, Krisjan and Brooke.
Oh.
And this is our vlog for our friends.
Hey.
So, the question I have for them first is, tell us about your first date.
Oh, okay. Well,
Who tells it better?
well, okay, we had one of those coffee dates that it was totally a date, but I said it wasn't a date. You know, I'm like, it's not a date. It's just friends hanging out who don't know each other going to coffee.
Secretly,
Coffee waves, of course. You know?
I knew it was gonna be a date. I was like, I came in all cool. I said, oh, we should get coffee, but my intentions were always like, you know, what happens after coffee? What is the after coffee move? What are we doing here? So she came in thinking one thing.
First of all, coffee's great because if it doesn't go well, then it's like we just went to coffee, you know, no hard feelings. It was just casual, but I knew it was a date. But it's just an easy out.
I think I wanted to be like really cool, so I got like Americano, you know, black, and I took the cap off and everything, let you know. Yeah, I was like,
we really
I
did
drink
not
black
know
coffee.
each other at all, like at all. So I was like, okay, cool.
We knew each other a little bit. Give me a little bit of credit.
You know what I mean, but like not really.
I was communicating with her through Instagram and
DMs.
Snapchat.
Oh, DMs. Oh yeah, the DMs during Harvey. You know.
Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would send me things like, "Are you alive?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." Then he would say things like, "Oh, get ready. This is good." It's so cool that you're in photography. I've always wanted to learn, and maybe you can like teach me sometime. And that's when I was like, oh, okay.
And I did genuinely want to learn, but then, you know,
that's when I was like,
learn about photography, learn about Brooke, you know.
That's irrelevant. So yeah, we went to Coffee Waves. Then it turned into him asking me if we can go on an official date.
Well, so backstory. After coffee, I was like, hey, I have to go buy groceries. You want to come with me?
Because it was like coffee was dead. It's like,
yeah,
you know, but it was going really well. And it was really fun.
We were there for like 2 hours.
Yeah,
and then
you had to sit outside. It was hot. You know what I mean?
So I was like, hey, do you want to go get groceries with me? And I wanted to kind of like, you know, flex my grocery list. So I only bought like produce and meat. And I was like, I'm healthy. Like, date me because I live a healthy lifestyle. And so she wanted me to buy groceries.
I was like, sure, you can tell a lot about a person by their groceries. So it was just funny.
I let her know. Then I asked her, I was like, hey, we should do something, you know, something that's, you know, more than coffee. Yeah. Maybe date-ish. And
yeah, he asked.
Yeah.
If he could like,
and
like,
she was
would you be interested in
Yeah. I said it very awkwardly because who knows how to ask, you know, after you have like this little coffee kind of date-ish thing, which was definitely kind of like interested vibes going on back and forth. And then I was like,
fun.
Then I was like, how do I transition? Because like I feel like we're already like, when are we doing this again? So I asked her, then
very confident, you know.
I made her spaghetti. We went to the beach.
It was like a couple days later.
Brooke's mom is here, by the way, helping me through all this. You know, dinner, beach, and then I may or may not have written her a rap that I performed for her.
That is true.
Wow.
And I sealed the deal. Yeah, because I can't sing. She's the singer, for sure. She's really good at singing.
Okay, my version is short and sweet. It was wonderful.
Best time ever.
Yeah.
Seamless.
Yeah, I was so
perfect
surprised.
Engagement.
It was perfect. Yes, wonderful. Beautiful.
He did a great job.
Yeah.
Thank you. My version is a lot more dramatic. Very, like, it was intense. It was, you know, down to the wire. You know, the shot clock hit 0 sort of thing. So we're going to Disney. Brooke does not know that my parents and her dad are going to be at Disney
Yeah.
Wednesday, February 5th. And so we get to Disney, we're hanging out there, right? We're there for a day, and then second day we're there, we go to Magic Kingdom. You know, the one with the castle, the iconic
Everyone knows,
one.
Yeah.
So we're there all day, so the night before,
Oh, this is where it starts. This
Yeah.
is where it really begins.
the night before, I dropped my phone and it shatters. And I had hired a photographer. Shout out Gracefully Captured.
We love her.
So I was messaging her and I was talking to her and I was like, hey, so you know, we're planning this thing together. Really, she helped me a lot. And so I shatter my phone, so I lose communication with the photographer, with my parents, with her dad, who is flying in on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I'm freaking out.
He's in a bad mood.
Yeah, it was like happiest place on earth. I was the unhappiest person in the world.
And it was 9 p.m. So
Yeah, so we go to this sketchy place in Orlando. To make a long story less long, we go to a sketchy place in Orlando, and we get my phone fixed. It was a super weird place.
Yeah,
It was called Old Town. You can find it on Google Maps. Look up pictures for yourself. It's
or
just
don't.
weird.
It's just
I would suggest going there with a buddy that can look for you if you
preferably
Yeah.
in daylight.
if you become one of the people that work there, then you know. Sorry. So we get to Magic Kingdom. I just spent $120 on repairing my screen, and you know the day's going great. I'm super nervous, kind of crazy thing going on. So we're transitioning throughout the day really easily. I entrust Brooke's little sister and her boyfriend with the ring, and within the first 30 minutes of us being there, they put it in a backpack and leave the backpack open unattended in a stroller.
Yeah,
And
it's fine.
I was furious and I was like, what is going on? Why are y'all doing this to me? So once we kind of figured out like, hey, don't do that. We're transitioning throughout the day. So the middle of the day hits, we're getting lunch, and I get a text from Grace, and she's like, hey, I just got in a car crash. I'm like, gah.
Wow.
So she gets in the car crash, and I'm like, okay. And she's like, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it. I'm gonna get you a backup. Like, I'll let you know. And so I'm sitting there at the lunch table. Brooke went to go refill her drink, and I group huddle everyone. I'm like, guys, this is what's happening. So everyone's in the know. You know, 30 minutes later, Grace texts me, hey, it's all good. I'll be there. I was like, whew. To add to the chaos, Brooke's grandma's in a wheelchair because she's not feeling well. It's really hot at Disney. We're doing a lot of walking around. You know,
she's like not okay.
She's a grandma. She's not used to walking 50 miles every day.
Yeah.
We had to get a wheelchair for her, and that was like.
I would've needed one.
Yeah, she's exhausted.
Yeah.
And
this is like not her. She like we had to force her in it. It was like This just adds to the day.
Yeah. So we were worried about her, and we were making sure that she was okay. So at lunch, I'm telling everybody, hey, Grace, you know, we just got in a car crash. I'll let y'all know. Grace texts me, says, hey, all good. I'll be there. I'll be cutting it close, but I'll be there. And I was like, okay, cool. So we're moving around Disney, and I'm like, okay, so it's only like 2 hours. So we drop Marcy, Mama, and Brooke's niece off to just chill out for a little bit because you know it's hot. It's been a long day, and so we're going on some rides, a lot of fun, and then as we're walking around, I see my dad, and I'm like, "You're not supposed to be like anywhere near here," and so I text him. I'm like, "Dad, I just saw you," and he was like, what? I had to use the bathroom. What am I gonna do? And I was like, oh, nobody is taking me seriously. And so, it's like 45 minutes till game time, and I'm gonna go pretend that I have to go use the bathroom, and I'm actually just gonna text everybody, make sure everyone's where they're supposed to be. And so we're doing that, and I'm coming back. We're all kind of hanging out, talking, and then Brooke, Bailey, Garrison are stopping by these balloon people at Disney.
People that hold a lot of balloons.
Yeah, they hold a lot of balloons. They're not like some weird balloon people. They just hold a lot of balloons. Actually, they're really nice people. So
they're so great.
Bailey is taking a picture with them, giving them a Polaroid.
It's like her thing. She'll like so cute. She'll like take pictures of them with her Polaroid camera and then gives them Polaroid. They love it. It's
because they don't get that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So Bailey is being a good godly woman, loving on all people of the world, and so Bailey also knows that I'm on a time crunch, and so I was like, why is she taking pictures of the balloon person? What's going on? So she's taking pictures, and Brooke is talking to the balloon person. Garrison's right there waiting with them, and I turn to Marcy, and I'm like, they know that like we have to be somewhere right now, right? It's like 10 minutes, like why are they still over there? Like
he was stressing out for no reason. Yep. Yeah. That's what that means. I mean, 10 minutes, that's a long...
There was a reason I was stressing out. Okay?
That's a long time to walk.
So I'm like, oh, like, what's going on? Like, take me seriously. So I'm hurrying everyone up. So at this point, it's like 5 minutes till, and I'm like, all right, everyone, we're going to ride Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, that's what he said. I was like, okay.
Yeah, and they were like, oh.
I was like, I think the line is long for that, but he's like, we're going to Winnie the Pooh. I was like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, I was heightened level of stress. So Mama gets out of the wheelchair, okay? So she's walking. She's like, she understands the time crunch that I'm on, and she's the only person that respects me. And she is the least able to match my speed, but she had the most heart to do it. So everyone's following me, and I grab Brooke by the hand, and I'm walking us towards the castle, and I think I'm playing it cool. I think I'm just walking her towards the castle, but you want to explain?
We're walking at a pretty fast pace to Winnie the Pooh of all rides. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird.
It's a children's ride.
It's a children's ride. It's wonderful, but it's a children's ride. And so I'm like, there's really no reason that we should be like hustling to get there. And I turn around and it's just Christian and I. And everyone else has vanished. And at the same time, I mean, there were possibly tears in my eyes because my hand was getting squeezed so hard.
It was like clenched.
So hard. And like it was painful. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, Christian, why are you stressed? And then I started thinking, oh my gosh. And as I'm thinking that, Christian says, who is that? And it's my dad. And so I'm like,
and he's standing there like this with his phone. You
know
the pose.
Me. Yeah. And filming me, and I'm like, Dad? Oh my gosh. And then I see Christian's parents, and then I just start saying, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
And then
I'm so embarrassed.
She sees Grace, and so
who I know from Instagram.
Backstory about Grace.
Yeah.
Brooke had said, hey, I'm going to Florida soon. I found you on Instagram. You're really cool.
Yeah.
We should trade a shoot next time I'm in Florida, but not this time because I'll be in Disney. And she was like, okay, cool, yeah, fun, friendship. And so I hired her because Brooke wanted to get to meet her.
Christian about her. I was like, she's super cool, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so that was...
And then I see her, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, and then it was great. Proposed.
I proposed.
Yes.
There were some people in the background, but they moved quickly. They were on scooters. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said no. She said yes. It was so much fun.
And then all our families were there.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
It was
That's
pretty cool.
Dope.
Yeah.
Happiest place in the world.
Yeah.
Happiest time in the world.
Yeah. It was so
Most
much
stressful
fun.
time.
Most
Yes.
stressful day of my life by far. I know wedding is gonna be a close second, but you know, it was pretty stressful. But it was so much fun.
It was great.
So
It was
much fun.
Then we walked around and took pictures. Our families just followed us, and
That's cool.
it was so much fun.
That's our proposal story.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for stopping by for this vlog. Thank you, Christian and Brooke, for joining us.
Yes.
Brooke is a photographer in Texas. Hit her up if you are having a wedding or an event that you'd like her to shoot at. You can check her out on Instagram.
Instagram, Brooke Boatman Photography.
So thank you. Like, share, subscribe, comment. See you later.
Okay. What do you think, Christian?
Aww, I love Christian. I love him like a son. I think he's perfect. He's exactly what I prayed for Brooke all these years.
What do you think of his crazy shirts?
I like him. I like his crazy shirt.
She's wearing yellow leopard print, so.
Whose shirt's crazier?
Thank you.